Right, test. Hello, hello, hello. Hi guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Right. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so sorry for the delay. Okay. So sorry. So sorry. Okay. All right, guys. Today in the Forex Trading Plan 2022 February. Okay. 21st. All right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Nice to see all of you here. Right. Okay. Nice to see all of you here. Thank you so much. Today is a Monday. Good start. All right. It's a Happy President Day in US. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So let me say hi. Hi. Over here. All right, Bradley. All right, Joey. 你好 Joey Ho. All right, and Fab 你好 CK 你好 Trina 你好 All right, so thank you so much for coming in, guys. And Roger, Hubert, uh, Mika, Flora, Riano. All right, Alexandra, Phoebe. All right, and Rian. All right, Rian. Thank you so much. Man Wai, thank you so much. I'm so sorry, guys. I will apologize for the delay. Okay, all right. 很抱歉，今天这个有一点点的故障啊，所以有一点迟了。OK，所以我们现在可以开始了啊。All right, so we shall start off. All right. Okay, today is a President Day. Okay, so in US, so tentatively we can still do up the trading. Okay, yes, we can. All right, yeah. Okay, so we can still have a trading. Nevertheless, okay, still can. All right. Over here, okay, what we are going to do is that there's a there will be some impact on the volume in the second half of the day where US market is on holiday. All right, so just be careful with your trading. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So over here, yes, just with just need to know that when you are trading, okay, especially on this president date, and the trading hours and also the trading volume may also affect the movement today. All right, but nevertheless, we are still moving on to check to make sure that these are trading of the movement, okay, it is still a benefit for us. All right. Okay, so let's move again. Okay, let's move into our chart here. All right, so I guess over here, let's start off with Aussie CAD. All right, Aussie CAD. For people who are new to my channel, remember to click on the like button, subscribe, and also ring up the bell so that you will get the latest notification and updates from me. All right. Okay, so over here. Okay, so today, uh, as everybody know that I'm actually have a vocal issue, so just discharged and I'm still resting, and hopefully I'm not going to stress too much on my vocal. All right, so yeah. Okay, so over here, whatever questions you can leave in the comment, and I will reply you through the comment. All right. Okay, so over here, then let's take a look at Aussie Cat. What do we have for Aussie Cat over here? Okay, yeah, today. Okay, today I'm doing this live in the meeting room. Yes, you are right, Hubert. Yes, so in my meeting room, so a bit echoey. Okay, so just bear with me, alright? Okay, so let's move. Okay, so Aussie Cat over here. Aussie CAD, as we can see, all right, um, over here right now, okay, if you can see that this part here, it has formed up the support that we have been following through for so many weeks and months, and it finally hits on this support here, and it's now moving up towards, okay, so towards this part here, all right, is you can as you can see, it's actually having a it's actually having this support over here. All right. At the same time, it is actually we can tell that now from the support here in moving up to form a new support over here, and it seems like we can actually expecting it to have this how to say a support that actually moving above the lower support over here. Okay, then we are going to see it as a buying signal. Okay, see as a buying signal over here. All right, so in this case, this buying signal over here, all right, is also a form of a sign that it's actually going for a bull market. It's actually going for a bull market right now. So, and on the other side over here, when it actually go up and hits on the previous support, which become a run, it retraces downwards. It seems like it's going for a retesting. However, this retesting over here, okay, it has formed a support, and another support which is higher than the previous support. Previous support is a sign of the trend of buying. So right now, as we can see for the past 2 weeks, okay, we have actually looking out for a buy as well. All right. So this is actually naturally we can see as a buying signal. Okay, so right now for Aussie CAD, we are going to buy. Okay, for buyers, of course, people who know me or who just know me, let me introduce myself. I'm a seller. Okay, so I will, whenever there's a bull market, I will give myself a break. Okay, whenever there's a selling market, then bearish market, I will come into play. Okay, so over here, let's see. As you can see, there's this actually moving towards the north, as actually is a bull market right now. So buying is possible. Okay, you can only buy, you cannot sell. Okay, so when this type of chart when it started to come, this is good to buy. All right, so Aussie CAD is still good to buy since since the time that we're actually talking about it in the end of the January until now. Okay, so just pay attention to this. So Aussie CAD is still on the bullish market. All right. So over here, Aussie franc, Aussie franc, Aussie franc over here. Okay, let's take a look. Aussie franc, Aussie franc when it actually went into the bull zone here. Okay, this bull zone where the support has formed up. So this bull zone has actually come in to retest once and set up a higher support, same as is a similar movement as Aussie CAD. Similar. Okay, as we can see, Aussie is actually running strongly. Why is that so? It's because actually 2 weeks ago, okay, Australia has already planning for the reopen. Okay, the opening of the borders with the VTL, and after that going to open up. Okay, so I think it's going to help a lot on the tourism and also the economy. So Australia right now is making an effort, okay, to push their economy to recover in a very steadily state. So actually, right now, Aussie, if going for a buy, is always a good buy. All right. As for selling of Aussie against other currency pairs, I would say most of the time it will be only a retracement. Okay. So tentatively in Aussie, alright, so as we can see, Aussie franc, it is still going for a buy, where a higher support has already met up. However, the most touches of the resistance is still right at this moment. It's still right at this moment over here. And since it's still right at this over here, okay, it is still good to see that and this part here, okay, it is kind of the kind of indication that the whole situation here, it is still running very strongly, okay, whereby this very strong situation may actually cause the Aussie franc to break the resistance to continue the buy. Okay, right. Well. There's a resistance, but if this is a bull market, if this is a bull market, the bull market will take some time to break the resistance. Eventually, it will still break the resistance if it's strong enough. Correct? Okay. So right now, as we can see, this is the bear to the bull transition. This is the whole of the bear of the bull to the bull of the transition. So once it breaks through this resistance, it will actually go into the market of bullish. All right, so it's a bullish market after that. Then we will need to pay attention for buying only. All right. Okay, so that's for Aussie franc. Buyers can take note, but no for selling. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at this Aussie yen. Aussie yen. Okay. Aussie yen. Aussie is against the yen. So right now coming here, one, try, two, three, and now meeting up here as well. So as we can see, after this part and this part, this one has started to come for a support higher than the previous support after it entered into the bull. So right now it has started to form one support, the second support, and the third support towards the resistance. So it's also a sign of a buying. When there is a higher low, okay, which is a higher support, which also means that there's a buying signal, a strength, a sign of buying, okay, a strength of buying strength over here. So over here, right now, okay, if we can see, this is a good push and the resistance is coming nearer. So when we go down to a smaller time frame, we can see that, okay, example like this, the support has been tested twice, fourth time, okay, until today. It seems like the support here, a lot of people may think that the more it hits, the weaker the support it can be. The theory of this can be correct and may not be the way that we think. Okay, it may not be the way we thought as well. So we also have to monitor after the support, will there be a higher support moving towards the resistance? If there is a higher support moving to the resistance, that means the support level over here, the support area over here is very strong, still trying to test the resistance and trying to break the resistance as well. So when you see such situation, it doesn't mean that the support will get weaker. The next moment when it comes down, it may break. Okay, all right. So if only you see that there's a new higher support, that means the support over here is strong. The probability of breaking the resistance is very high. Okay, all right. So take note of this theory as well. Okay, so Aussie yen, it seems like it's still going on the bull. So today I'm not going to touch Aussie yen as well. With the news with the announcement from the Australia authorities today, okay, they have already opened up the borders, and this is going to be very good for Australia. Congratulations, Australia. Okay, all right. So Aussie Kiwi. All right, Aussie Kiwi tentatively still looking for a buy or sell. We are so near. You see, we are so near to the bear zone. All right. It may and may not. Okay, it may or may not go for buy or a sell. Okay, so it is still in a very unclear situation, I would say. So since it's unclear, we wouldn't want to take risk and risk our money, our capital into such investment. Am I right? Okay, so over here, okay, and for this Aussie, you will be looking at a lot of things like you see. Let me finish this and I'll tell you more about some insights, okay, of this Aussie in the region of Kiwi, Japan, as well as in Singapore. Okay, why is that so? And Hong Kong. Okay, right. Okay, so looking at Aussie dollar, one try in one tested into the bull zone, the second tested into the bull zone of the same area, whereby we come back to the bull zone, which is the support. So in this case, all right, in this case, such a situation, it actually brings the Aussie dollar into a higher support, and higher support. It is still in the bull market. So in this bull market, in the bull trend, okay, so it is still good to buy. All right. Did you realize one thing? Okay. Did you realize one thing that in Aussie dollar and Aussie franc and Aussie CAD, it is always it looks like it's on the bull run. Am I right? But in Aussie yen, it has some turbulence of a falling. Aussie Kiwi have some sign of selling. All right. Why is that so? It's because it's in the region. okay, where all these financial center like Hong Kong, like Singapore, Japan, Korea, Australia, all right, all these are the place. Why Singapore wouldn't want to replace Hong Kong as a financial center? Okay, we still keep it that way. Okay, all these currency, all these countries, they maintain and in the Asia as a financial center. You see, all right. So as you can see, they are also very strong against each other. Okay, in terms of currency, whereby Aussie yen, Aussie kiwi, okay, all these are in the same region. So they may have some turbulence, like as if it's going for selling, as if it's going for buying. So that means to say they are actually still very strong in their currency for some matters. Okay, but of course for Aussie right now, by looking at it, Aussie has already opened up their borders, which is taking a lead. Okay, which they are actually taking a lead right now, and over here they are going to lead the whole of the region to move towards a recovery of the economy. Okay, so Aussie in general, we can see that they are actually moving out of the moving into the recovery from the COVID-19. Okay, so tentatively by looking at this, okay, by looking at this, I will still say that the Aussie is still going to be very, very strong. So by looking at Aussie dollar, such situation, okay, buyers, we can still take note. Buying is still very possible. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's see. Since the Aussie is very strong with the crosshair in Euro Aussie, okay, theoretically, okay, we would say that actually it is still Aussie is strong, and of course, Euro against Aussie, definitely I will go for a selling. Am I right? Okay, so yes, theoretically correct. Okay, but in technically, okay, we still have to monitor how the movement is going to be like. Okay, so before we actually take into any conclusion about Euro Aussie, let's analyze. Okay, Euro Aussie is actually moving into the bear in the resistant area. Okay, this is the resistant area that's actually creating a bear signal. Okay, a bear signal over here. Okay, but this by looking at this part here, as we can still see that okay, from the bull, higher support, higher support, higher support again, higher support again, and over here the support over here, a higher support cannot hold. It doesn't hold Euro Aussie at that moment. So now it's coming downwards. Am I right? So it has break the support over here. Now, by breaking this support, are we looking into another support area whereby this may be the next support area that is going to try and test? Am I right? Yes, agree. So in order to trade a selling for Euro Aussie, let's check. Okay, where will be the support area? Okay, I'll be using H4 as my support area. Okay, to see where it will go. All right, so this resistant area, I will see that the resistance over here, as you can see, the previous support has been tested for a few times and until it breaks. Okay, so over here the resistance has already started running. So Euro Aussie, if we want to sell this Euro Aussie, okay, we have about 23 pips to the next very strong support over here. So technically, I will say that let's wait for the market to okay, to guide us into a winning trade of selling. So over here in Euro Aussie, over here it shall break support with a new resistance below. Okay, then we can start selling. Okay, in H1. All right, in H1. Let's see. Okay, so H1 over here, you can see the support very clearly. Am I right? There's a support very clearly, and our aqua line is still touching the white lines and not really moving into the selling yet. Okay, so for this instance, I will wait for it to break the support before I start selling. All right, so can Euro Aussie be put into my list? I would say yes, okay, because Euro Aussie is still showing a bear market right now. Okay, so Euro Aussie, I will take this into my consideration. Okay, now let's move again to EUROCAD. All right, EUROCAD. EUROCAD over here. All right, EUROCAD. EUROCAD from the bull from our support over here, okay, and now moving into the bear, coming down with a new support over here, a lower low, lower high, which is a lower resistance. Now moving downwards, form up a support, and now coming for a lower high resistance over here. All right, so since this is the lower high resistance over here, okay, I will use the red dotted line here to symbolize as a resistance, which is the previous support actually become the resistance. All right, so yeah, is it true that this is a previous support that become the resistance? No. Okay, this is not. Okay, this is not the support become resistant. Okay, it is still on, the resistance is still up here. All right, the resistance is still up here. However, like over here, this way, this is the blue box, as you can see, which we drew last 2 weeks, and we have been talking about this, that this is the transition. From the bear, it went down out of the transition. It's this part onwards. This is the bear market. Well, in the bear market, it doesn't mean that it will go short all the way with one candle. Right? There will be some retracement. Okay, after it doesn't, then the market show you that it doesn't go back into the transition area. If there's a new resistance coming down from this area below the transition area, then that will be a good chance to sell. All right, so now let us move into the lower time frame to check. Like example, H4, it will give you a clearer picture. This is a transition. You see it moves and it come and test again, but it doesn't go into the transition area, and it start to come down again, and it's still moving. But the thing is that it's moving upwards. Can you see the higher support, moving towards the resistance? Yes, although it has break into the bear zone, okay, breakout of the transition and into the bear zone here. All right. However, the retracement showing that the support is higher than the previous support. So it's also a sign of buying going back into the transition. Okay, unless the next 4 hours it has a resistance coming down below the transition area, okay, which is this blue box area here. Okay, let me draw it out like this, okay, for 1 whole week. So if it doesn't go into this blue area, that means it still continue to sell within the bear market. Then we can sell. All right. If not, we better stay away. Okay. If not, all right. So for candy, okay, for the candy, okay, Canadian dollar over here. This Canadian dollar, we have to pay attention to, of course, to the border, the all the trucks, protesters. Okay, things must settle. Okay, things must settle. If things settle, I guess it will be much better for the Canadian dollar. All right. So in this case, that will be better. Okay. All right, so in this case, right now, I'm not going to sell. Okay, I'm not going to sell anything on the EUROCAD. As for buying side, if it's going for a buy, it's an anti-trend trading, which I don't encourage. Okay, so just give this a miss. All right. Okay, so but EUROCAD, we can take a look at the next 4 hours. Okay, next 4 hours, it may has a chance to sell down again. All right. So tentatively, I won't be selling EUROCAD for today. Okay, right. Okay, so let's give this a miss as well. So Euro pound, let's take a look at Euro pound. Euro pound over here, correct? Euro pound over here, and I see that Euro pound has been retesting the bull zone, but it failed. All right, but it failed. So in this case, I would say that buyers, you can take a look, but no for selling. Okay, no for selling. Okay, because over here, buyers, we are into the bull, and very likely for the next few days we are moving towards the north and going for a bull. Okay, all right, so tentatively no. All right, okay, so no for selling. Okay, Euro pound. All right, so let's move into euro yen. Right, euro yen, let's zoom out and take a look. It will be a clearer picture for us. So tentatively, by looking at this, we are in the bull zone. We tested the bull zone again, but not breaking, creating a very a spike and it actually tested the bear zone and coming down with the, this is not into the bear market because of the resistance tested, but candle didn't open from the bear zone to come down. And although it went out of the transition, we can only say that this is a retracement in the bull market. Okay, it's a retracement of the bull market. Right now, it's in the bull market having a support over here. Okay, now let's take a look clearer. There's a support here. Okay, now it has formed a support right here. It is not encouraging to sell. No for selling anymore. Okay, I will want to wait for it to move into the transition and continue into the bear zone to see if there's a chance for a selling again. All right, so buying is possible. All right, buying is possible. So buying trades, buyers, you can look out for a support that form up with a red, green candle, and that's where you are going to enter for a trade. All right, so that's for Euro Yen. So selling, I'm not going to put into my list. All right, so Euro Kiwi. For this example is good. All right, green candle, red candle form a resistance in my bear zone and coming out of the bear zone into the transition and went out of the transition and continue the bear, right? So that is a good one. Okay, so lower down into H4, we can see that in the bear zone, it came out of the bear zone and into the transition from the bull to confirm into the bear. So right now over here, this is the confirmation after it went out of this blue box here. We see it retest, it doesn't go in, retest, it doesn't go in again, and now continue the bear last week. All right, Euro Kiwi is doing the bear. Okay, so tentatively by looking at this, okay, where are we going to look out for? Example like a support. Where is the support level that I'm looking out for? Okay, support level over here. All right, it should be around this region here. Yeah, okay, in this area. Okay, support area and resistance. There's no definite price or level. Okay, there's only an area. So this area may be the support. Okay, so please take note of this area. So resistance is going the same for resistance. So as you can see, touches a few times with candles like this, rain up and down until now. So this is the resistance area. So this is where we are going to look out for a selling. Okay, so yeah, the selling is coming soon. Okay, but looking at H1 lower down another time, a time frame again. Okay, so there is one of the support over here where I will want it to break the support first, which is 10 pips away. Just be patient. Okay, then I will start selling when there is a new resistance below the support level after it breaks. Okay, so Euro Kiwi, I'm going to put this into my list. Okay, so this is quite potential to sell. All right. Okay, so Euro dollar, very obvious that we are into the bull, going again and retesting, but higher support, that means going to break the H4 resistance, correct? So going for a buy. So Euro dollar, we are still going for a buy. As you can see, this is where the H4 resistance, correct? H4 resistance. So H4 resistance, now we have a higher, after it tested this support, higher support came along and now coming again for a buy. So higher support, it means a sign of strength to buy, correct? A sign of strength to buy. So continue to break the resistance. The chances of breaking this resistance is very possible. Okay, if there's another higher support again, okay, that means it's going to break the resistance. Very highly possible. All right. Okay, so let's pay attention to this for buyers. Sellers stay away. Okay. All right, so let's move again. Pound Aussie. Let's go for Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie. Let's take a look. Pound Aussie. Aussie going strong. Theoretically again, all right, to cross pair, Aussie is strong. The rest should be going down. But of course, again, we still need to pay attention to the movement. Okay, the action from the price of the trader traded. Okay, so we must make sure that we are trading on the right track. So over here, it's hitting on the resistance, turning down, hitting on testing the support, and now is testing on the higher support. From the support over here, it tests, and build up a new higher support over here. Correct? Okay, so again, if this this theory works, okay, if this theory works, it should break the support over here. All right. The theory of Aussie is strong because it's crossfire, or pound may get weak. Okay, so this may work. Okay, if this work, then this part here, it must break the support with a new resistance below. Okay, with a new resistance below, then I will start trading. Okay, so H1, taking a look at this support. Okay, the clearer one over here. Okay, now over here, yeah, it should be here, as this is very strong. So it's another 20, about 15 to 17 pips away. All right, so if this actually can break the support over here, okay, then I guess it will continue the selling. Okay, it will continue the selling. All right. So pound Aussie, yes, we can pay attention to it for sellers, but be patient before it breaks the support level. Okay. So after it breaks the support level, if there's a new resistance below the support, okay, then you can enter for a trade over here. All right. Okay. All right. So let's move again to pound CAD. Pound CAD. So in terms of pound CAD, we are very, very clear that it's in the bull run, correct? Pound CAD. So in the bull, running up, retested with a higher support compared to the previous support, a higher support, higher support, higher support, another higher support towards the resistance, correct? This is the resistance. So now you see it breaks and now it continues to go for a buy. So congratulations, Powcat. It is into the bullish market right now. Okay, so buyers, you can take note at any point of time. Okay, when you retested the previous resistance to become a support, or maybe like now, this is a support. Okay, this is a support. Red candle, a selling candle forming up with a buying candle that actually going to erase the previous selling volume and take over by the buying volume, then that is the point that you should get into the trade for buying. All right. Okay, that's for pound CAD. Buying only, no selling. All right. Pound franc, pound franc, pound franc. We're in the bull, running up higher support again, higher support, higher support, higher support towards the resistance area. Okay, towards the resistance area. So by looking at this, okay, this 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 movement, okay, moving towards the resistance, is very strong to tell us, okay, it's very strong that to tell us that it's going to break the resistance, okay, and this resistance, okay, it may not hold. All right, it may not hold on the buying volume, so very likely this is really great. Okay, so buyers, take note of pound franc. Okay, let's take a look, where should you buy. Okay, buying has already started running for one round. Oh yes, buying, and 3 hours ago has started once again. Okay, so yep, so right now 3 hours has started once again, and they actually went for about 11 to 12 pips now. Okay, so take note of this. Okay, buyers, but no selling for this. All right. Okay, so how about pound yen? Pound yen. Let's take a look at pound yen. All right, pound yen. Okay, pound yen. Okay, we have now, by looking from there. Okay, this round, from here, higher support, another round, higher support. It went into the bear, coming down with a higher support, comparing. Now it pushes back to the bear resistant area, correct? This is the bear resistant area. So by looking at this bear resistant area, okay, it's a sign. It's a sign that the bear is actually shifted. Okay, the bear has shifted. The zone has shifted upwards now. Okay, cooling off now. The bear is actually going to have a selling if it meets the, uh, resistance in the bear zone. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, will we have a chance to sell? Okay, all right, the resistance remains the same. Okay, so probably maybe the second half of the day or maybe tomorrow, because over here, by looking at this part here, okay, this part has actually put into the situation that we are in the bear zone. In this zone, like I say, this zone is actually a zone whereby the struggling, like air turbulence, in the plane. Okay, is very difficult for us to tell the directions, unless, okay, this is a bear zone, right? Okay, unless it hits on the resistance without breaking the resistance and forming a new resistance in H1 example. Okay, then there will be a chance to sell. You will have a chance to sell within the zone. Okay, but of course within the zone it may still go either way. So just take a short-term profit and go. All right. So pound yen. Okay, I will be looking at this resistance area. Okay, about 25 pips away. 25 pips away is not very far. Okay, so although it's not ready, but I just highlight it with a star so that everybody can pay attention to this and look at how it actually turned out to selling. Okay, all right. Let's have a learning process together as well. Okay, so that's for pound yen monitoring stage. Okay, pound yen neither buy nor sell until it reaches the resistance. Okay, all right. So how about pound kiwi? Let's take a look at pound kiwi. Okay, pound kiwi. Well, it looks good when it went out of this transition area. It hitting on the resistance, and this is the transition. Okay, now the bear zone has actually appears. Okay, so over here, so the resistance now start to sell. Okay, after it open up one and go into a transition, coming again into the testing to go back into a transition area, but feared, correct? But feared. So over here, it looks like we should shift a little bit more, okay, so that we can see clearer. So now tested and go down. Tested once with the long wick when it's opening last week, no, today, and still being pushed down today. Okay, so the support is here, right? This is the support. Where's the support? Okay, there's one support here. Okay, all right. So let's see if this going to break the support with a new resistance below. Okay, H1. Okay, breaks the support which is quite near now. Okay, be patient. Break the support, then we sell. Okay, all right. So pound kiwi is in the selling mode now. Okay, so let's wait for it to break the support before we start the selling. All right. Okay, right, guys. Okay, so pound dollar. Let's move into pound dollar again. Pound dollar over here. Okay, it's very clear that we are moving up towards the higher support, and now it's breaking to the resistance already. So it's already trying to break the resistance. So we are still moving on the bull. So tentatively today, if there's another retesting of the, let me see, the resistance, okay, the previous resistance over here, which form a support. If in H1 you may have a chance that actually may reach to this resistance and start selling off to about 30 pips. Okay, about 30 pips to the previous resistance become the support. Okay, over here. Okay, can you see the resistance here? All right, it's here. Okay, you may seller, you have a chance. You have a chance. Okay, seller will come first. Okay, seller, you come first. Okay, so seller, you may need to wait for a. Okay, let me draw it here. Put it here. And okay, for today, this pound dollar, we have two ways, okay, two changes, but for different groups of people. First of all, if it hits on the resistance without breaking, you may have a chance to sell down all the way. That we have about 30 pips of space for sellers. Okay, this is called the retracement selling. Now, buyers be patient to wait for it to come down first, retesting the previous resistance, which will become the support. Then you start to buy. Of course, for sellers, you have a short-term selling to grab your profit. But for buyers, you have a long-term. Okay, after breaking this, after forming up the support, it will test the resistance, and very high chance that it may break the resistance to continue. Okay, so for seller can go for a short term, for buyers can go for a long term. Okay, all right. So this is where it should be going. All right. Okay, so that's for pound dollar. So pound dollar you can sell and you can buy, but seller come first before the buyers. Okay. Okay, so well, is it this is actually an anti-trend trading, which is just grab and go. Okay, you have a chance to grab and go. Okay, so well, So be sure that you listen and to this video for pound dollar. Okay, this instruction. Pound dollar, you want to sell? Yes, it's possible, but short term profit. Okay, just a scalp and go. Then after that is buyers trend. Okay, it's for buyers. It's buyers game. Okay, all right. So I will put this into the list. Okay, for sellers. All right. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD today. Okay, dollar CAD today. I will say that it is. It looks good. Okay, dollar CAD. Dollar CAD looks good to sell. After ultimately, it's still in the bear zone, coming down, hit it on the support and retrace upward with the same resistance over here. You see, it touches a lot of time here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, tested, not breaking, and now today we are in the selling mode. Okay, we are in the selling mode now. Okay, so I guess this is quite good. All right, but look out for the previous over here, which which is going to be selling. Okay, so the previous resistance that actually become the support. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep, no, it should be here. Okay, yep. So tentatively, we have about 13 pips. Oh, that is very small. That is so small. Okay, so in these 13 pips, I think I will not wait for it. Sorry, I will wait for it to break. Okay, the support. Unless you want to grab some of a scalp of 5. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, if not for me, okay, dollar CAD is in the bear market. Since it's the bear, it will break the support easily. Okay, very highly. Okay, I will say it's very highly possible that it will break the support with a new resistance below, then I will start selling. Okay, so that's for dollar CAD. But of course, dollar today we are going to have a holiday, and okay, so it will have indirectly push. Okay, indirect push from the market. So probably it may go very slow. So take note of the spread as well. Okay, dollar franc dollar franc, okay, dollar franc is still going on the bear. Sorry, it's still going to bull, still running very strongly, nicely, steadily. All right. So tentatively, although there's some retracement, but for dollar franc, I don't encourage a retracement trading over here. Okay. All right. So move on again into dollar yen. Dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen. Now we are into the bear transition and out of a bear transition into the bear zone. So into the bear zone, that's good. All right, ready to sell. However, we are on the support level. Okay, and today dollar is on holiday again, so it's going to be very slow. If I'm going to sell dollar yen, okay, I make sure it breaks the support here. Okay, I make sure it breaks the support before I enter for any trades. Okay, it must break the support. Okay, in H1, taking a look like this, you see we are moving gradually downwards. So be patient to wait for it to break the support before I start selling. Okay, it's no point to take the risk. Okay, but take note of the volume because of the President Day. Okay, or Family Day. Okay, so this is not you get what I mean. It's not really very promising for me to sell now to get this a scalp of 5 because of space is only about 10 to 11. Okay, with the spread adding onto the 5, you are just barely using your luck to get your profit. Okay, so no. All right, so Bitcoin again. Okay, Bitcoin. Yes, we hit on the 45 and now retracing downwards. Okay, and as we know, the CEO has actually announced that the Bitcoin has actually going into the bear market. Okay, well, whether is it true or not, we are not sure yet. Okay, although there's an announcement over the weekend, and over here, by looking at this in search of a support area whereby the previous no previous resistance, the support level is here. Okay, as you can see, so probably it's going to test on this support. Okay, testing on this support. All right, if it's testing on this support, and probably it may have another round of buying again. Okay, another round of buying. Okay, tentatively looking at it, it is still on the 45, 48. Okay, so I guess buyers, you can still keep a lookout for this price here about 37. Okay, 37, get ready to read the market and for buying. Okay, get ready to buy for the Bitcoin. Okay, 37. Yeah, 37. All right. Okay, so guys, I guess that's about it for today. So thank you for coming in with me, and really very happy to have all of you here. All right, and hopefully I quickly recover. Okay, I will get back to you live with me in the live video. Okay, all right. So guys, I wish you good luck in your trading. All right, and thank you so much for the weekend videos, comments, all your likes, and right, and thankful for watching. Very thank you for watching the video over the weekend. All right, I hope you like the video for with my sharing. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. This is everything from ACS Learning Hub. See you again tomorrow. Right? Good luck. See you.